It's the Horrorable Show. Hi, how you doing? My name's Tanner with the Horrorable Show. Today we got a different kind of video for you. I'm gonna do something a little bit more vloggy, maybe a little bit more personal, maybe a little too personal. You be the judge. So we're gonna go to the movie theater and see Pearl, new Ty West film, and we are going to also see Barbarian. And the reason why I'm doing this video is that it has been such a long time since I've seen a movie in the theater, let alone two movies back to back. So we're going to have a little bit of a horror field trip, check out a couple different things, and I'm going to shave. What's up, everybody? How you doing? God damn, my teeth are terrible. But I am. Welcome back to the Horrorable Show, the place where it doesn't matter what you've seen, doesn't matter what you got. It just matters that you're here. And where's here? I am in front of my local Regal cinema. Aren't you gonna be like, Tanner, isn't that the movie theater where that dude got stabbed? And I'd be like, no. And I'd be like, no. A lot of people got stabbed, but it doesn't matter. I'm feeling fairly safe. It is a Saturday at like 1 o'clock. Today we're gonna be seeing Pearl, and we're gonna be seeing Barbarian after that. Pearl, again, is the sequel or the prequel to X that came out, I believe it was earlier this year. Ty West, I like that. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10. Think that rating. It's been such a crazy couple weeks. How are you doing? What's going on in your life? Anything good happening? Is there anything that you want to share with the community or anything? Do it, man. You know, I'm sure we could all use the good vibes from it too, you know?
Food, we got no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off.
Let's talk about going to the movie theater by yourself. Do you guys do that? How do you feel about that? For a long time, I felt like a really big loser, but now I don't. You see a lot of movies, and I've been to the theater quite many a time now, just rolling solo, and I don't mind it. I really don't mind it anymore. Find your horror buddy. I know a lot of us don't necessarily have one because it's very niche. It's a very niche topic. It's a very niche subject, especially if you're going to go see two movies back to back, which is pretty great. Lots been going on. I've been so busy lately. Freaking work's got me driving everywhere. And you might be asking yourself, Tanner, didn't you used to have a different car? Maybe. So that's been fun. That happened recently. Have you guys seen X or have you seen Pearl? What did you think? Yeah, let's go check it out. I know some people that did not necessarily care. A lot of people said there's some prosthetics in that movie that didn't really go over too well, but I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Keep on hearing amazing things about Barbarian. I think I got already my assigned seats ready. I'm gonna get some popcorn because I'm seeing two movies and gonna be bad. And yeah, cheers. Let's go see it. Very interesting. Definitely not what I thought from both movies, but in a good way. Mia Goth, great performance. Justin Long, great performance. All right, so Pearl, totally different from X. You don't have to watch X to really even get the movie at all. I thoroughly recommend it. I give it like, if you can see Pearl in the movie theater, go see it. Barbarian, I think I liked it a little less. It felt pretty average to me, but I thought Justin Long was still great. It really seemed like Resident Evil 7 meets The Hills of Eyes. Resident Evil 7, the video game. I felt like it was very similar to that, just like the feel and the vibe to it. And it really didn't feel, I thought it was going to be a little bit more original, and it didn't feel as original to me. But that's not a slight to it, because, you know, it's hard to make stuff that's super original right now because almost everything's been done, you know. But yeah, Mia Goth, amazing performances. I think the camera work in both the movies are really good. Pearl had some great like tracking shots that I was pretty surprised to see. Great color, everything popped. And Barbarian had some really weird, like, another thing that's going to come back to the video game thing that I was talking about is that it had some really crazy, like, third-person shots, third person in front of the camera, that almost like a Grand Theft Auto kind of shot throughout the movie a little bit, which was pretty cool, that I never used to see. And the only thing, there's a couple times there's a movie Death Sentence, that James Wan movie where Kevin Bacon's going up the he's going up the parking garage, and there's a movie called The Protector with Tony Jaa. It's an action movie that does the same thing. It's like the third person in front of the camera. It's the behind yeah. So you're seeing the back of the character, and they're going up, and it's usually like a steady shot. Highlights: Mia Goth. There's definitely some great, like, one take monologue shots. It almost reminded me of Inglourious Bastards a little bit, the beginning. And she just did so good. Her performance was great. She is definitely the highlight of both of these movies. And I will say Justin Long's the highlight of Barbarian. I think he did so good. Justin Long, I think everybody can understand and appreciate that he's like, he is a staple in horror, and he, you know, it doesn't matter how much time he's been out or comes back in. I know because he's done a couple more horror movies lately, but it's just always a pleasure to see him, you know. Same thing with Mia Goth. The more and more you see her, she's showing up more and more in these horror movies. And Barbarian, don't stay till the end of the credits, but I will say, Pearl, stay and wait for the end of the credits. I think it's going to be worth your time. Pearl, like I said, check it out in the theater. I think it's worth your money. I think Barbarian is worth checking out at home. I know that might sound sacrilege, but just for a little bit of the originality stuff for me, I think Pearl was the better movie. But I'm still really glad to see that horror. I think Barbarian was number one. So I'm just glad to see that it's still doing well. I'm glad it went to the theater. Thank you guys so much. If you've seen them, what'd you think? You got to let me know what you thought. Really interested to see what everybody has been watching. Got Shudder. I just watched the second episode of the 101 horror movie moments. Know that I'm gonna link that video in either side. Get so mad because it's not all streaming at once, that I gotta wait every Wednesday for it. But there is still, every time I see a movie moment that Andy and I talked about, I did the voice chat thing to him today. I was like, dude, they said another movie moment that we said. And I also did a video with my dear friend, Daisuke Babu. He is the Criterion cage fighter. He is just a great overall dude. Please check out his channel. He really needs no introduction because he is the man. Absolutely. Such a pleasure. He is absolutely like that in real life. He's just the kindest, coolest dude ever. If you want to check that out, I'll link that in the side below. But let me stop rambling. Tell people love them. Give people hugs. Don't be horrible like us. Go to the movies. Enjoy yourself. Eat lots of popcorn. I did. Some people were checking me out. What's up, Raj? Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night.
Mr. Horrorable Show,